very good clerics. And the high priest points to a couple of buff, very well armored clerics, a few more clerics that don't look quite as
Buff.
as strong, and aren't wearing armor so much as vestments. And then a much larger selection of clerics that calling them clerics would be kind of a generous statement.
They're
They look more
acolytes.
like the kobold equivalent of snake handling traveling priests
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
who pass out jack chick tracts and don't actually have a congregation.
So, yes, as she was saying,
Oh.
it would probably be for the best to place some wards against the undead in the area.
We will definitely do so, and we'll make sure we prepare several bouts of cure serious wounds. We'll show them a thing or two if they come here. They'll know the wrath of Gotchmore via the wrath of kobolds.
Maybe put some traps out in the forest around the old wall as well.
Go in the forest.
And a nearby kobold laughs. Oh, trust me, we got traps in there. Oh boy.
Just
not
not to go out into the woods, because there's always a chance that anyone you send out there is going to become another Wendigo. Windingo, whatever it is.
Well, we certainly can't allow that corruption with our congregation. No, sir, Gotchmore wouldn't want us trucking with the undead.
I find that hilarious considering what god she's working with.
Yeah,
That is kind of funny.
It kind of snickers a little bit as well.
I have this image of Gothcliff just with her hands on her hips, and Gotchmore just shrugging.
Thank you for your warning. Would you like some roast mouse carcasses?
Oh, God, yes.
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
I like some. I'll be fine with some.
And they offer you some very well roasted mice.
I'm going to take some in a little basket and bring it back for everyone else, because I'm so thoughtful.
That's
Is more like a kobold than Virka does.
Fair, Virka is very sheltered.
To be fair, there's lots of different types of kobold cultures in this world. Some would frown upon the eating of mammal flesh.
She's a picky eater.
Not me.
Okay.
So I
Well-
suggest we return to our friends with our bountiful feast.
And off you guys go to Shelley. Meanwhile, back at the Smurf village, Buddy's still crying, but you guys eventually get him to stand up and come with you. And you head back to Shelley. When you enter the town walls, there's
Do
a
we
commotion
have the
going
mushroom?
on. Yeah, of course you do.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, of course you do. And then some. You have experience. You enter the town walls of Shelley to see a commotion in the city streets. A somewhat sleazy 20-year-old mage is running for his life as 5 security droids run after him, shouting, "Disintegrate! Disintegrate!"
Kick his ass!
They're one of their arms being a generous name for it, is really a wand, and it's shooting out disintegrate spells at this guy.
Ooh.
Cool.
I kind of just lean in. I'm not there.
They're not going to leave a corpse, are
Crazy
they?
with their enforcements of these laws.
Oh God! Oh please! Disintegrate! Disintegrate!
What's going on here?
Do you ask that to anyone in particular, or?
To the
Actually, no.
cloud
I've got
or-
exactly how it should work. You say, "What's going on here?" And a voice from behind you says, "They're apprehending a criminal." At which point you turn around and see that shady fucker in the black suit that you met the first time you came to Shelley has once again managed to sneak up behind you completely unnoticed.
Hello.
Seems he was selling illegal love potions to some of his fellow classmates, and We really are trying to crack down on sexual assaults on this campus, so
Ah, that is indeed fair.
Admirable. Will they leave a corpse?
Disintegrate? Are you not just going to throw jail?
well, the security force is pretty tight, and we have
What
to
would he
we have
bezel
to
or
we have to
something?
just we have to discourage people practicing their spellcraft on other wizards. I mean, otherwise it would just be complete chaos in the city.
Instead of just, mostly chaos. But seriously, are they gonna leave a corpse? Or anything?
Disintegrate doesn't leave remains.
Damn.
On the purpose of that spell. You guys gonna intervene, or that's not me asking in character, by the way.
Should we?
I think that would end badly for us. Having the entire police force, trying to disintegrate us. We've already dealt with
Plus, he
Smurfs.
Plus, he is a date rapist, so I mean,
We're all there,
that's
right?
me in character. So
Well, yeah.
I mean, the crime for bezeling is hanging, so.
What was that last part, TT?
yeah, and you're all. I'm gonna say, for convenience's sake, you all arrive in Shelley at the same time in the same place.
Hmm.
Okay.
About how far away is the mage running from the Dalek security
30
force?
feet.
Can I throw a rock and trip him?
You can try.
Sure. I'm gonna aim at either in front of his feet or directly at his feet, and just try and trip him up. I guess dexterity throwing rock or something.
Yeah.
All right. And my Bab is now back to normal. Okay.
Also, I want to say Tassra offers her roasted rats to Ari first and foremost as an apology for earlier, and she says, I'm very, very sorry for losing my composure like that. It was undignified.
Nice. He falls. The grad student falls to the ground. At which point he is surrounded by the security droids. They're pointing their wands to disintegrate at him, and they say, "Time to go to prison, slime!" And he whimpers as they grab him in their suction cup arms and drag him off to the jail.
Well, I guess they didn't disintegrate him after all.
Yeah, it was just the resisting arrest thing that they were trying to disintegrate him for. I mean, you don't want these people with these kind of powers just running free, you know?
I see. Yes.
Tig
By
has
the
some
way,
obvious.
I saw you
Was
guys
nice.
took a job from the board. Have you found the old man's mushrooms yet?
Oh, and
Yeah.
Deliver those.
Oh, you have no idea.
We sure did.
we've seen some,
I know.
we've seen some
That's why I
shit.
asked the question. Did you find the mushrooms? See,
Yes.
by asking
We
that
get
question,
it. I get the freaking
I did
point.
not know whether you had the mushrooms, so you didn't have to tell me.
I'm just
but I
going
had
to
no idea
kind of covertly
that you
reach
had
for
the
my
mushrooms.
machete.
A machete?
Yes. It's on fire.
That seems excessive. Wait, wouldn't a fire weapon be a really bad idea because it would cauterize the wounds as it makes them?
And lets me teleport.
In this fancy
Ma'am,
armor, come to the
are you
rescue. We're going to
threatening
let
me with that machete, or?
Howard said stop to AR, so I.
Yeah, thank you, Howard. Did you find the mushrooms? That's my question for you as a group.
Yes.
Yeah, we
Did,
said yes.
but we're trying to figure out who among us should actually turn in the mushrooms because I think most of us want to strangle that guy.
Yeah, Merlinus is kind of a prick. Listen, if you have them, I have another assignment for you. That's why I was waiting here. It's great that we got to have a whole bit of banter with it, though. That's really nice for my schedule keeping.
You're welcome.
Dr. Tesla Stein would like to see you in her office as soon as you are available. She has a project that apparently is very limited disclosure and information, and that's all I can say.
Thank you for informing us, sir.
All right, thank you
This is
for
gonna go
being
terribly. I'm looking forward to it.
so direct and forthright with your answers.
Some of
Good
us tried
job.
to be.
If no one wants to, I can just take them the mushrooms since I already have the mushrooms.
As
Well,
we
you
all
can
know,
go.
brevity is the heart of wit. And yeah, I'm
And
down
someone-
for Tig doing it.
And someone can take the head professor of the biology department. Or the
Wait. Let's not give this over to her until we've created copies, and I think we should keep the original for...
No, I mean the Smurf parts that we collected.
Oh, that gunk. Sure, whatever.
Wait, I'm sorry. What's so secret special about the book again?
Not in front of him.
The guy left.
We're on an
Oh.
aside now. What's so secret special about the book again?
Knowledge is power. We basically have something that could blackmail the shit out of one of the top professors in the entire town.
Yeah, that's
So I'd
probably
very
not a
much
good
like to keep
idea.
hold of it.
What do
I
we
don't
need
intend to
blackmail
actually
him
use
for?
it unless I have a good reason to, but knowledge is power.
Content's just basically he didn't believe the Smurfs existed in the woods when the other teacher did and he ignored them.
That he knowingly sent tons and tons of students to their demise is the issue.
Kind of a dick move.
Actually,
Yeah.
take kind of just take like the necklace and kind of pass it to him. Tell if you're going to be the one delivering him, can you show that to him and try and see who it belonged to.
Sure.
Why
Like
don't
it
we
was,
all go? It's not like there's anything else we have to do.
Except seeing
Yeah.
Tesla Stein.
I can do it on my own. It's not a huge thing. Just flash the mushrooms and the necklace and then see what he does.
And bring back whatever cash we get from that.
Yes.
To Tesla Stein.
Okay, so
Also,
Tig is
someone
going.
should go bring the Smurf gun
I'll do it.
to. I'm gonna do it, but okay. Talk over
Yeah,
it.
why don't you two go together?
Who's doing what now with who?
Tig is bringing in the
Leave the party.
mushrooms.
Tig's going to
and
Merlinus.
Talia and Ayara. Or, wait.
Talia and
Talia and
Ayara.
Ayara are going to Lerna to give her the Smurf goop. And everyone else is going to Tesla Stein.
Only one of
Yeah.
us needs to do it, so Ayara should, because she's so adamant.
Alright. I don't care one way or the other.
Okay, so we'll do Tig visiting Merlinus first. So Tig, you enter that Hogwartsy fucking office. And, you know, Merlinus lives in a fucking, you know, J.K. Rowling wet dream of an office. And when you enter, Merlinus is currently making all of his, like, loose books and furniture and, like, fuck, what's that shit that you put your feet on? Like the footrest?
Ottomans?
Yeah, ottomans.
Oh.
They're all like moving like some Sword in the Stone type shit.
God damn it.
For no explicable reason. Like there's a teacup that's like bouncing around and occasionally pouring out tea, like a teapot that's occasionally pouring out tea in the teacups, and it makes no sense. He's just like oh, and then he waves his wand and it all stops. He's like, hello.
Why do I get the feeling this is how he masturbates?
You're not there.
I'm saying it out of character.
Shouting it across the entire town.
Hello, Goblin. Did you
Sir?
bring my mushrooms?
Yes, I did, sir. I brought the mushrooms. He's gonna
Oh, good.
timidly, with like a bag, set them on the table. If you
And
don't
is the
mind,
rest of your group still alive, or is it a sole survivor situation?
Oh,
Tell him we're dead. You can get more money.
sorry. Damn it, I don't know. I don't.
It's a goblin way to do things.
Yeah.
We have to work with him later on down the road anyway, so it's best probably not to do it.
Yeah. No, they're all still alive. Just gravely wounded. I gotta say, it was a surprisingly tough assignment.
It's really weird. Every time I send people off to go to mushrooms, it's like it's some sort of big deal.
Well, there was these
I
tiny.
guess they don't call it the Blightwood for nothing.
There were these tiny little mushroom monsters that basically.
Oh, I
ate
don't want to hear the
everything.
details, you silly little thing. Here's your money. Give me my precious shrooms.
I wanted to ask, what are the shrooms for?
Oh, they're delicious.
Oh, perfect. He's gonna turn around, takes the money, and walk off. And as he does so, there's just a faintest hint of a smile, as before he went to the office, Tig sprinkled him with snail shell.
Oh my god!
Oh, God!
You're a fucking asshole!
Someone is going to have to explain what that means.
Oh, you are in for a fucking treat.
That's.
And
That's
Tig
kinda
has possible
sketchy.
possible deniability, as we can just say, "Oh, that's the mushrooms he got from the forest that he wanted to eat."
I don't
They
get
don't
it
call it the
either.
Blightwood for nothing.
He basically killed the
For
guy.
those who have never encountered snail shell in this campaign, snail shell is an incredibly potent and often deadly drug.
Only if he eats the entire batch would he actually
That-
kill himself.
That essentially allows you to commune with eldritch abominations for a short time
Oh,
while in an altered state of consciousness. So it'll fuck you up is the thing.
I see.
It's like LSD and crack had a baby, and then it became magical.
Yeah,
I've been
and it lets
unborn
you
today,
speak to
Sadie.
it lets you speak to Cthulhu, and that causes problems.
Oh.
Damn, if you walked in on him when he wasn't tripping, this is gonna be something else.
Is it possible to hang back and just see his reaction if he bites into one of those suckers?
Do you want to?
Yes.
Was that a serious question?
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
I want you to make a stealth check for this.
Oh, okay.
Don't roll a 1, you'll be
Don't
fine.
one. Don't one. Don't
I
one.
don't know if he'll even notice if I do roll a 1. Shit, what is my stealth? Oh, good. It's stupid.
Yeah, the only one with more broken
Oh.
stealth is Ari.
44.
Nice.
Poop,
Nice
motherfucker.
fuck.
He takes one of the
Ow.
mushrooms, sniffs it. Oh, it smells divine. And puts it in his mouth. Mm. He's savoring it, and his eyes open. And instead of an iris and a pupil and the white of the eye, they are a spiral of colors. Oh, oh God. Ah. Oh. A
Jesus.
cloud of mist emerges from his gaping mouth while drool just pours down it like a waterfall, and the mist forms a spiraling cloud above his head while he twitches and convulses, and eventually his body essentially is trying to curl in on itself in a spiral
Ooh.
shape, and he's just sort of writhing and eventually he falls out of his chair as he just continues to try and spin in on himself in a spiral. And this horrible seizure lasts for about 40 minutes before he finally lies still. Not dead, but knocked out by this incredibly bad trip.
Oh, with a feeling of accomplishment, Tig turns and walks down the hall. Saunters, might I say, down the hall.
Meanwhile, in Dr. Lerner's office, Ayara, you enter. Dr. Lerner is in a book. She looks at you, looks back to her book, then looks at you. She eyes a corner of her room where there is a drawer, and she's like, yes, I don't know what you thought you were doing, but I am not open to a relationship. And I don't know who gave you the idea that that would work, but I also don't collect genitals. At least not on their own. I generally prefer a whole specimen rather than just a severed organ.
Tough break, dude.
Then you might want to take a look at this. I kind of pull out like the chunk of the Smurf spiral.
She almost flinches when you say you might want to look at this, but when it's just blue goo, she's like, "Oh, thank God." What's this from?
It was from something called a Smurf, a tribe of goblin-sized blue camel. Fuckers were jumping and went into the forest to collect mushrooms.
Looks like some sort of rotting fungus.
Yeah.
I'll analyze it in the lab. Thank you. I know I didn't make this an official mission, but I'm always fond of specimens. Here's 10 gold pieces. Don't spend it all in one place, as my mother used to say.
Yeah. Sorry about the duck thing. It was meant to be a specimen as well. Apologies if you took it the wrong way.
I'm back. What are we doing?
It's fine. Tig poisoned Merlinus, and Ayara and Blurna made up after Ayara gave her a duck penis for no explicable reason.
I also said it's okay. Gave her a bundle of the feathers and 2 feet.
But mainly the penis. The penis stood out.
As it would.
Okay.
Where are we now? And did we manage to wrangle Bud?
The rest of you are heading to Dr. Tesselstein's because when you guys entered town, that tall guy in the black suit told you that you had a new job offer if you were done at the current one.
Oh shit!
Also, the kobolds gave us a big basket full of roasted rats. You're welcome to dig in.
How much gold did Merlinus give the divvy up?
He gave you a generous 100 GP.
Nice. Just split it evenly, which would be shit, actually.
12 GP each?
Yeah.
No,
Sure.
no. 100 GP total for all of you.
So 100 each?
No, just total.
100 GP.
Merlinus is a skinflint.
So
Was.
12 GP each.
He's not
No.
dead.
He just really wishes he was.
He just had a really bad trip.
So 12 GP each.
The rest of you are in have reached Dr. Tesselstein's office, and the good doctor's like, "Welcome back. It is so good to see you. Weren't there more of you?"
One went to go drop off our last contract with Melanie. The other one went to go drop off specimen Tower of Flesh. Or the House of Flesh, or the Pool, whatever it's called.
Well, I have a job offer for all of you. I am having a bit of a problem with a very, very important experiment. As you know, I have created quite a few mechanical life forms, as I like to call them, to help populate and take care of our city. I do this through what I call the Great Artificial Mind, or the GAM. Oh, Dr. Tesselstein, you have such great GAMs. Oh, you know, the security bots, Welcome Tron, all the little robot friends.
Wait, I thought those were men in suits. I was wondering where I could get their armor.
Damn it.
No, in fact, they are entirely machines, brought to life by the Great Artificial Mind I have invented, or GAM. I have such great GAMs, you see.
It's like
I saw it coming.
Oh God!
But I was recently working on the greatest GAM, if you will, my masterpiece. It's for the fair that's coming up, but I've hit a bit of a snag. It's misbehaving. I'm not sure what the problem is. In fact, I
It's
poured over my
GLaDOS.
notes, and it is not behaving the way it should be. It's become aggressive when it should be incredibly docile. I need people of a certain level of skill to, forgive the innuendo of this phrase, but to penetrate its defenses, cut their way through its automatic symbionts.
I wasn't thinking about innuendo until you. Oh.
Oh, you. And find your way to the core.
Are you saying it's an active rebellion?
In a sense, more just blind homicidal rage.
Oh boy.
But
That's
it's all right.
encouraging.
I have created a new personality programming, which, if you can get to its core, you should be able to. You seem very excited. That's good, I suppose.
Out of character. Out of character.
Core,
He's not
if
here,
you
so.
get to its core and let me finish, you can replace its old personality with this new one. And that, I believe, should fix the problem, at least long enough for me to figure out what the problem was in the first place. It is a
If you don't
troubling
know what's
situation.
wrong, why would this new AI help?
And what's an AI?
Well,
I didn't say that.
well, if my suspicions are correct, which I cannot say they are, as I have no proof yet, I don't think this problem is entirely of my making.
You're saying
No.
someone sabotaged you.
Yes. I can't prove it, and it's an unsubstantiated claim, but that is my working hypothesis. The fair is coming up, and I have routinely wowed at the fair. And I feel that some might have taken offense to how far I've been rising lately. But that is just a theory, a mere passing fancy. Perhaps I made some error in the coding at some point. Who can say? This new personality I've checked and double-checked and triple-checked and quadruple-checked, quintuple-checked and sextuple-checked and checked and checked and checked until I was absolutely sure there was not a single flaw.
Well, that answers my question. I guess we should prepare ourselves.
If your other companions are still alive, I would suggest getting them too. It could take quite a few companions to make your way through.
Alive is a strong word.
Where is your killer automaton?
Ah, of course. She presses a button on her steampunk console at the center of her lab, and the floor opens up, and the platform that you're all on sinks down to the bottom, and you see an even more high-tech futuristic chamber beneath her main laboratory. This is the entryway to the Great Gam's mind. If you can replace her with our new friend, we can get her all fixed up. But once we go past these doors here, and she points to the great big double doors that you're all facing, it gets a bit dangerous, so I would highly recommend you bring all the help you can.
Oh boy.
All right. Oh, I hope you don't mind me bringing my horse through the building.
It might get a little hairy for the horse. It's built. The pathways are built for humans, but I think you might be able to manage.
How many of us are here? Who all is here?
I think
Ayara and
Tig
Tig are
should be
missing, but the rest of you are here, theoretically.
Where are
should
they?
be walking, coming towards here since they're
Tig was busy getting paid by and then poisoning Merlinus, and Ayara was busy giving Smurf goo to Dr. Lerna.
Professor, if I may ask for a bit of information, I just recalled something I wanted to take care of. Do you know anyone in this town who has, let's say, been trying to teach animals to walk like people and use armor and weapons?
A couple, yes.
Could I get some references, addresses, maybe?
I would say your most successful bet, so long as you clearly articulate your terms and force him to sign a contract, would be Dr. Krebs.
All right.
He works in the School of Flesh Transmutation.
Could you write that down? How's it spelled?
Did she say Dr. Crepes?
Dr. Krebs. But Dr. Crepes would be fucking hilarious. Actually, shit, yeah, it's Dr. Crepes now.
No.
Sounds delicious for some
Say
reason.
it's actually Dr. Krebs, but no one is going to ever get it right, and everyone calls him Dr. Crepes.
Crepes is delicious. And why would you not?
Damn it!
Why would you not want to be known as Dr. Delicious Crepes?
I will warn you, Dr. Crepes. He views people as potential test subjects, and his idea of science is more art than science. You really want to be absolutely clear what you want him to do, and you have to make sure that he is bound to do it. I cannot emphasize this enough. Otherwise, he will take liberties that you probably will not enjoy.
I'll keep a gun to his head the entire time. Thank you, miss.
What is a gun?
It's like your disintegrator ray, but never mind.
Oh, primitive disintegrator rays. Yes.
Basically.
Forget the outside world still has these primitive technologies. You're still probably hitting each other with sticks and stones.
Sometimes. Actually, if you could lend me a disintegrator ray, that would probably be helpful for getting his compliance.
I believe that might cause some unnecessary drama in our scientific community.
Can't blame a girl for trying.
Just get him to sign a contract. It will be fine.
Alright. Do we know anyone who has a lawful alignment who might be able to help with that?
Lelia might be helpful with that.
So
It's chaotic, though.
You're working for the
around politics.
You're working for the procurers, are you not? Why not just talk to your boss? He's very good at sorting out contracts.
True, but I'm also slightly unsettled by his presence.
Well, you should be. He's a very disturbing man.
Oh, ducky.
But you're his employee. He looks out for his own. He'll be glad to do it.
Guess that's going to be my next stop.
When you're all ready, just get your whole group back here, and we'll take you through my little creation.
Okie dokie. I guess we go prepare for war.
Okay, meanwhile,
war.
Tig, as you head towards Dr. Tesla, towards the Institute of Technology, because that's where everyone else was going, as you head towards there, you pass an alleyway, and you hear someone say in gobbledygook, "Psst, hey you!"
My name is Tig, not hey you, asshole.
Okay, Tig. You want to talk about something? Come into the shadowy alley.
You want to buy some ducks?
Come on, I got a job offer. You want a job offer, don't you?
No, the last time I fell for this, I got blackjacked.
Alright, fuck it. And the little goblin crawls out of the alley. He's looking around. He's wearing a mask that covers his entire face, and the mask is sort of flat and white. Like it almost makes his face look like a smooth surface.
Ooh.
He passes. He holds out a card to Tig. He's like, "Listen, you want to make some good coin? You know how they don't treat us goblins, right?
Yeah.
Take this. If you ever want to listen to the offer, just say, take me to the Hobo King."
Okay. I heard good things about him.
Oh yeah, he's fucking great. I got health insurance. I didn't even know what that was.
Does it come with dental?
Okay, check this out. He peels off his mask a bit so you can see his goblin mouth, and when he smiles, he has something that you thought was impossible. He has perfect teeth.
Oh!
You can hear it go ting.
He looks
When he puts
shocked
the
and
mask on,
amazed.
he doesn't just take care of our teeth. He gave us new ones.
Holy fuck! What the hell? His
It's
mind is blown.
unbelievable. I have never worked for a guy who takes this good care of us. It's fucking marvelous. I have my own room.
What, really?
Yeah. It's not even like a closet. It's big. I can put stuff. I got shelves.
You got shells? What the hell?
I got shelves. They're supposed to be for books, but I don't read those because they steal words from your head. But seriously.
Well, you can put like trophies and shit on the shells.
Yeah, I've
Okay,
got
I
like
have
a
an
head of a
important
guy
question.
that I killed. It's just sitting there. It's great. When I have my friends over, I can be like, look at this head of this guy I killed, and they're like, wow, shit.
Did you get it stuffed and mounted?
No, I like to let it just sort of, it's like flowers. You don't expect it to stay forever.
Well, I guess it's the pulp or the angle too, but
Oh my god.
I have a question towards my ability to picture the scene.
Yeah.
When you see him in like perfect pointy goblin teeth or
They're perfect. They're like, if goblins lived in such a way that their teeth were taken care of as well as a human being's teeth could be taken care of in the modern era, they're that kind of teeth.
goblin teeth
Nice.
are kind of like shark teeth.
He did say that the Hobo King gave them teeth, so maybe he has human teeth.
I mean, I could if I wanted to.
That is crazy, man. What's your name or your title or whatever the hell you go by?
Oh yeah, I gotta give a good pseudonym. Well, call me Pieface.
Pieface? Done.
Pieface.
All right, Pieface.
You take care of yourself, Tig.
You too, Pieface.
All right, I'm gonna go back in the shadows now. They can't see me, or else I'll get in trouble. And he hides off in the shadows.
Well, pocket the card and carry on.
What? No.
Ayara, as you leave the Institute of Flesh to head towards the Institute of Technology, you also hear someone whisper, "Hey, you," from the dark alley.
I kind of turn towards it. Seeing as I have dark vision, I kind of just look in.
There's a rough-looking fella in the dark alley. He's dressed in the black suit of a procurer. Like your boss did. How much money did your group make on your most recent job?
I don't know the do I actually know how much money we
No,
got?
only take those.
Yeah, only take those.
Don't
Or
know
maybe I should rephrase the question. Was it enough?
Probably not. Almost all died. It turns out he sent multiple people there. They all died. There were kids there. They're about to die. Yeah, I'd say it wasn't fucking enough.
Are you particularly loyal to these highfalutin intellectual bastards that are running this place?
I literally got here yesterday.
So that's a no.
Pretty much.
He hands you a nondescript piece of paper. There's nothing on it. He says, This is the card of my employer. He's looking to get some things done on the side. If you're interested, just touch it with a little drop of blood. And we'll make sure you're well paid.
Okay, I kind of just look at him, kind of nip the tip of my finger, hard enough, just draw blood. tap it a bit on the paper.
No extra thought.
Nope.
And the blood goes around the piece of paper and forms the words, "The Tall Man."
Ooh.
We're fucked.
When aren't we?
So how do I give this mystery employer a call?
Well, you've piqued his interest. He'll call you when he's got a gig. And trust me, it'll pay much better than what these stiffs are giving us.
Oh.
What sort of work?
Be right back.
Well, that's for you and him to discuss. If you don't like the gig, you're allowed to turn it down. You just have to sign a non-disclosure agreement.
Fair enough.
It's the kind of work that gets a little bloody sometimes. But
So typical
you
adventuring
bit
work.
your own
then.
finger just to make the card work. I'm guessing that's not the kind of work that puts you off.
Not really. No, I'm an adventurer. That's kind of thing.
I think we'll work out just fine.
AR just sold our souls, didn't she?
See you around, kid.
Oh, just
Oh,
her.
That's hers.
I'm probably older than you, but sure. You just walk away.
You all reunite around the building of technology. You've got a gig coming up, and it seems like you guys have some things you want to prepare for it. Do you want to end the session here and do those things next time, or quick take care of some business?
Damn it. Fucking headphones. So session over now?
If you guys like, otherwise we could quick finish. Like, you guys sounded like you wanted to go visit some people to get some upgrades.
Yep.
If
Could I
you'd
just
like, you
go
guys-
see the guy real quick? So that's one last thing to remember for next
Yeah,
time.
let's all go visit Dr. Crepes.
Wait, are we going to Dr. Crepes first? I thought we first had to go to the guy to get a contract to go to that guy.
Oh yeah, you can do that too.
I thought we were going to the Pepe Sylvia guy.
Why?
Because weren't we done? Weren't we going to go to him to...
If you haven't gleaned it, like how this works is like when the scientists are ready to give you a job, you will be informed, most likely by your spooky employer. You can go to the base of your spooky employer, the little cart where the chipper guy. What the fuck did I name him?
Also, I have to say, the Pepe Sylvia guy seems like the sort who would find...
Also, TT, I realized what you were doing with all the procure names, or all the guys' names. Took me a while, but now I remember.
What the fuck are you talking about?
They're all named after the Tall Man's employees from Fears of the Future.
Not all of them.
Many of them.
What'd you
the
say,
fuck is the tall
Tasra?
man?
Luna got cut off. I couldn't hear what she was saying.
I don't think I gave him his name. Okay. So you guys go to the Jolly Fellow. Tazra?
Oh, sir, I have a request to make. You give us contracts, but in this case, I need to give someone else one, and I heard you could help with that.
Oh, I can't, but he can. And then you look behind you, and there is the scary man in black, J.C. Clark, who takes care of me. He's like, "Need a contract fulfilled? With who?"
Crepe, Dr. Crepe. I was trying really hard not to say Pepe Sylvia.
Oh, that's good, because Pepe Sylvia has been banned from the city after that big problem with him smuggling in dodos. Okay.
Laylee's interest perks.
What exactly do you want Dr. Crepes to do? I'm assuming it's some sort of flesh transmutation. No one goes to him for a social visit.
Basically, I want him to teach a goat to use armor. A shield. Protective stuff. And then
Weird.
I
Okay.
kind of show him Moondrop. Yes, it is very weird, and I have no idea if it's going to work.
So essentially, you want him to make a goat stand on its hind legs and have usable arms.
Basically.
Okay, we have to be specific because the prompt you just gave me, he would take in a billion directions you do not want taken. So, give it human arms.
I can handle the making it stand up part myself. I mostly need him teach her to do stuff with the arms.
And teach goat to use human arms as a human would?
Yes.
Would. And luckily we have a form just for dealing with Dr. Crape. I can just check off all the things I do not want him to do. Yes.
Note that if he kills my goat, I am going to skin him alive.
And normal revenge clause. Okay.
Whoa. Good to know.
Thank you very much, sir. It has been a pleasure working with you.
Sign here, and initial here, and here.
Can I just review it real quick?
Oh yeah, of course.
Some of us don't like, pricking our fingers for blood and signing.
Well, I mean, you sign it with ink, but I mean, you could use blood, I suppose, if you wanted to be morbid about it. The contract is 45 pages long.
Oh, wow, he writes fast.
It is mostly stipulations about what Dr. Crape is not allowed to do to your goat.
Alright, I'm just gonna skim.
It goes in elaborate detail.
Oh my god.
Give us some examples.
I think I actually wrote this out one time for a previous session. Let's see if I actually still have the document I made, the contract with fucking... Oh, come on, please, I have to have it. Shit, no, that's just Melissa Mutations. Oh, please tell me I still have Dr. Crape's contract, because it was elaborate and terrible. Oh, damn it! Oh, fuck, I must have lost it. Shit.
You think it might be online or something?
No, I have all that stuff saved in a folder.
Well, alright, I just kind of skim it and,
What was it? What? Tell us.
It's like, you may not invert my organs. You may not duplicate limbs or transmute limbs into different organs. Like, it was just it wasn't actually 45 pages, but it was ridiculously long. And verbose and wordy. Like, I did my best lawyer words to try and make it so that when you read it, it doesn't feel like you're reading English. But yeah, skimming it, it's all basically, almost everything on the contract is basically about protecting your rights to, bodily autonomy.
I know Moondrop is very not comfortable with this, but progress?
Okay, so you sign it?
Yep.
Okay, you guys can now go to Dr. Crape, unless other of you want to get upgrades.
I do.
What kind of upgrades does he offer is the question.
Well, why don't you meet Dr. Crape first before you decide whether or not you want to have him tinker with you?
Fair enough.
You enter. Dr. Crape does not actually work in one of the campus buildings. He actually works in his own shop. You enter Dr. Crape's studio, if you will, and it looks like a combination of a Dr. Frankenstein 1930s movie laboratory and a slaughterhouse.
Oh.
Lovely.
You are greeted by a tall, spindly-looking man in a blood-stained lab coat and black gloves. He says, "Hello! Welcome to my emporium. I'm Dr. Crepes."
Friends, I think this is a really bad idea.
Have you
I need to hire-
to experience the glory of self-improvement?
Yes. This
Essentially,
is a bad idea.
yes. I have a contract for you.
Marvelous. Let me see. And he takes out a pair of tiny glasses on a stick, which he holds in front of his goggles as he looks over the contract.
See dentists with those.
I see. Another restrictive set of terms.
I know, I went to the
So
best.
few people have an artistic spirit.
I think some people have an artistic spirit, they just need a living body to house it.
I've never slain a
Well said.
patient. No, I give them new life. This seems
Content with the life we
exceedingly
have right now.
simple. It's a waste of my great skill, but for 10 copper I will do it.
Oh, outstanding.
A shame, though. Are you sure you don't want me to do more? We could make such exquisite beauty out of your goat.
Follow the contract.
Fine. And he signs the contract in the 17 spots that he is supposed to sign the contract and initial.
Outstanding.
Bring the creature. It shall have its simple human arms. An hour passes in the operating room, and when he emerges out, your goat now has 2 buff human arms sticking out of its back, in addition to its normal goat legs.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
I want you to think of it like Trogdor from Homestar Runner, just how out of place these big beefy arms
my
look.
god.
Oh no.
But the
Oh
goat's
my God.
moving and it's flexing its arms, like Moondrop is flexing its new arms, and like, clutching and unclutching its hands, like, oh my god, the power. Dr. Crape hands Moondrop a mirror, and Moondrop looks like a hand mirror, and Moondrop looks at itself approvingly.
God.
I thought I read the contract. I thought it said very specifically.
Add arms, not replacing a limb.
Yeah. Or hybridizing either.
Oh Jesus.
Maybe if you cast the anthropomorphic spell, it'll just slice.
No, it'll have 4 arms.
Do it! Forearm goat, forearm goat.
So the master child of Toriel and the Machamp.
or Toriel and Goro.
I'm
Behold! Your goat is now a slightly better organism, though still far from perfection.
Oh dear.
now well
Oh god, no!
If you wish for further upgrades, please come again. I would love to experiment more with this beautiful canvas.
So can I at
Perhaps we
least
might
assume
even-
she
Can we roll a perception check to see if we hear something saying Mr. Sandman?
what?
We force our joke.
Mr. Sandman.
Give me an.
Mr. Sandman.
Okay, I'm going to give her the potion that I had prepared for anthropomorphizing and hope that everything just falls into place and she can use things like I intended.
Oh god.
Your goat drinks the potion, licks its lips, and it gets fucking swole. It stands up on its hind legs, flexes its now even larger man arms, while its goat arms just kind of stay like hanging off the front of its like pecs now.
Oh dear.
So
It's got
a
like
tiny
bent
little
to
man goat with like just 2 T-Rexy, like it's sort of like an alien queen situation here.
I was thinking more like a Samuto.
Oh my god.
Like Like, I want you to picture something sort of like this when it comes to the torso area.
Oh, fuck.
Sweet Gotchmore's
Right.
grin. I need a
Great,
drink.
great big bulky, great big beefy arms, and then two thin little arms out in the front, kind of covering each other.
Oh my.
This is awesome!
It's gotta be notable though. Your Moondrop looks fucking like overjoyed at its new existence as a great big beefy muscle cake.
So, what is her strength now?
Oh dear.
We'll say what was her strength originally?
She started off at 12. It's like
She's
base
at
weight.
18.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Shit.
Excellent.
What?
And
Let me put it this way. That's almost
She
that's
now
almost
not
equal.
only has armor proficiency, and shield proficiency, but also like basic martial weapons proficiency. You could give Moondrop a sword, and Moondrop could use that sword.
Oh my
Give
god.
her a
Damn.
fucking great sword and she could use it.
No. Give her no. Give her an axe, a goat axe.
So I just look at Moondrop and I get asked, "How you feel?"
And Moondrop says,
good.
"Great!"
So far,
Yeah,
TT
that's
has
the
cock
slogan
blocked
for
every other.
Frosted Flakes.
So far, TT has fetish blocked everyone with the vor fetishes, apparently.
Give him time.
Wasn't Lelia almost swallowed by a? Wasn't Lelia swallowed by a duck? I feel like we got the vor a little bit in there.
No, I said you did everything but the vor. You cock blocked everything but vor.
Yeah, they almost got dissolved by slime.
His buddy.
We
who
have
died
vor
by
in
the-
abundance in here. But
We
every
can
other
have a
fetish.
Guro too. Come on,
Yes, but that's not a fetish. That's just wrong.
Guro's a
This
fetish.
isn't exactly what I expected,
Damn, Kate.
but I guess I got what I needed. So, excellent work, Doctor.
Oh, of course. All of my work is absolutely stellar. Please come again. And if you would like to volunteer your own canvas, I would have such sights to make of you.
Hey,
Oh,
Aria,
thank
you're
you.
up.
I would never want
Hear
to
that,
take
Aya?
part in that. Thank you very much.
Hey, Aria,
A
you're up.
shame that so
What?
many people are close-minded.
I'm up for what?
I'm gonna go and talk.
Lelia is waiting outside the whole time because last time someone was fucking with her body, she no longer has some limbs.
I'm gonna try and get a contract from our employer first.
Yeah.
What do you want? You're.
Dragon all the time.
I'm just kinda
Oh,
wondering-
come now! Don't any of you have a spark of curiosity?
I do. I'm just
I
making
do
sure
too.
that I'm just making sure that spark doesn't burn everything down.
trying to figure out what the hell you want to add.
Such petty complaints. Why worry about the fire spreading when you can become the fire?
Because if you don't keep it under control, everything burns. Nothing left.
Aw, she actually learned.
Hey, screw you!
No.
I posted something because it's terrible.
What the fuck even?
It is.
Oh god!
That was one of the best unexpected creepy moments of Adventure Time.
Yeah.
Ugh. Just ugh.
Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Come
No.
again! And
Swole
that
guy.
was your first visit with Dr. Chris.
Damn.
He seemed nice.
Is he the general guy to go and do the kind of bullshit that we want to do?
Creepy.
Wait,
So
wait
are
a
we.
sec. She had a strength of 12 originally, and Tossra only weighs 24 pounds, which made her a light load for a goat, even a biped with 12 strength. Can she still carry Tossra with the tiny, hoof arms?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hell yes.
Want me to
In
make
fact,
you like
in fact, as bizarre and weird as those hoof arms look, just sort of dangling off the front of her chest, they're actually pretty deadly weapons in their own right.
I'm curious, you want me to make you like a baby carriage saddle?
What you should do is make her like that sort of fanny pack thing that Machamp has in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Just strap yourself to the goat and be carried around.
It's basically a fucking sidecar.
And that's Dr. Crepes, one of my favorite NPCs. And there we go.
Holy shit.
I feel that's a...
I turn to
Go
Tasra
on.
really quickly and tell her, that creeped me out more than the fucking Smurfs did.
Yeah, no shit.
I
Moondrop
wonder,
seems happy with it, though.
I wonder if I could get him to give me.
Yes,
Who's
yes,
that?
he could.
You broke up.
He could give you acid spit. Dr. Crepes.
Thing.
Here's the thing about Dr. Crepes. This time I gave you a freebie and had Mr. Clark give you the contracts, but next time you'll have to make your own contract.
Oh god, I'm glad I brought it up first then.
Dr. Crepes is, he can do anything with your body. It's just that he wants to do everything with it. I actually have a couple of generators for random mutations that I found on the internet that I used the last time I did Dr. Crepes. And a little system to see how many mutations he caused while working on you. And like the devil, he'll grant your wish, but never the way you expected. And he is one of the guys that you guys can go to. There are actually a couple of characters in town, you haven't met all of them yet, who can help you guys get all the stuff you've been asking me about wanting to get. All of it's going to happen in a much weirder way than you expected, however.
Well, we thought that was just standard.
Well, we kind of figured it. I didn't think that I could learn how to use a Falcata from a guy who wants to, like, tape arms onto me.
Yeah, no, you're probably going to have to find somebody who's good at giving you memories instead of body parts.
Tig, we're reading that book first.
This is a town full of mad scientists in a world of magic who have been living for decades now with complete free reign to do anything they want regardless of ethics. You can get a lot of stuff done in this town.
Thanks for
And do we have
making
to
it
make
creepy.
a contract for each of them?
Some of them, it would be very good to make contracts. Others, there's going to be different requirements. I'm going to try to keep it varied. I don't want to just do the same thing over and over again with slightly different set dressings.
I
But
wonder
we'll
if
see.
I could get him to enhance my shapeshift.
Oh, you could definitely get that done. There's all sorts of wonderful things you can get done while in Shelley. It's a town of self-improvement and breaking boundaries.
Maybe he's gonna pass on this guy.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit.
If Shelley is in part based on Rapture, then there are things that are the equivalent of what do they call them? The things that splicers use. The things you have to kill little sisters for.
Oh god.
Adam?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a good amount of atoms in there.
Oh no, which is derived from fucking snails.
Or slugs. Oh god!
Yeah.
I mean, don't take that entirely literally. I'm just saying that there are ways to fuck up your body to make yourself better but freakier.
I'm just saying, snails already have a very odd figure in this campaign. Any hints that they might be involved with anything else is frightening.
Yeah, you want to avoid things that have a spiral pattern in general. Well, good session today, I think. We're going to be off for a couple of weeks, it sounds like.
Unless Raveskin gives us his permission to.
I don't mind if you guys go. You can just say Tig is working on something.
I would rather not do it without without Tig.
Yeah, this sounds like
It just feels like a mad science town is really well suited to his character, and I wouldn't want him to miss
It
out on
is.
opportunities.
Not to mention he's got a storylines in pro. Like, wouldn't.
Mhm.
Right now he has an opportunity.
You're,
Teeth!
you're fading in and out something hard there, Kate.
You can have
What's that?
shelves, she said.
I wasn't saying anything.
And teeth! Shelves and teeth!
This is true. It's a goblin's dream, which means it's a lie.
Was the blank white mask an intentional reference?
To what?
K, he's
Oh.
looking. He's K baiting essentially.
That's a good term.
You're not the only person who has masked characters, okay?
No, a blank white mask though. That's his
Just
shtick.
being upper mask.
Again, you're not the only one who has characters with a blank white upper mask.
There.
Also, so yeah, Luna, Scott